Now let's see how to create user profiles. User profiles are nothing but creating usernames and password for students' parents to log into the mobile app and check for regular updates. Let me go back to the application, and before creating user profile, let me quickly go to student information. Yeah, I need to create a user profile for this particular student. This student belongs to class Blossom, and to see for the further details, click on view, and you have complete details about this student, including parents name, mobile number, email id. Mother's email is not been provided, so that's why this is blank here, and we have all of these details related to this particular student Kishore. Now let's click on preschool, click on user profile, click on create user profile, select the class Blossom because that's where the student name Kishore has been associated with, and select student name. And in this drop down you will see three options: father, mother and student. You can create user profile for father, mother and student as well. At preschool level, creating user profile is not very important for student, but you have option to create for father and mother. So let me click on father. So again, user profile can be created with these three details, either of these three details. Whatever information you have provided in the student information, all those details will be populated here. By default, email has been selected, so that's why it is flashing kishorepsc@gmail.com, because this is the email that's been provided for father. So in case if I want to create user profile with phone number, I need to click on this radio button, so immediately it will populate this phone number. In case if I don't have email or phone number, I can still create user profile by clicking on other, and you can simply enter some name, and you can set that name as username for the parents. Now let me click email, and the email is kishorepsc@gmail.com. In case if you want to modify the email, you can directly click on this field and modify the email. Remember, the email should be correct and valid email id, because once the user profiles are created, it will automatically send to this email id so that the parents can view the details. Repeat password. You can leave this bus name as of now, and there is a separate video to explain this bus profile, and click on create. Yeah, now the user profile has been created for father father of Kishore. So let me go back. See, I'm clicking the email. This is the email of the father. So he has got an email from preschool saying this is the username and this is the password. And to download the app, you can click on Android for and iOS. Now let's create user profile for his mother. So select the student name. Here this email field is blank. That's mainly because we did not have any data in student information about his mother's email ID. So that's the reason it's showing up blank. So in this case, what we can do is we can create user profile by clicking on this radio button, that is phone number or any other name. So the problem here is, if you create with phone number or with any other name, you need to make a note of the username and password, and you should manually communicate with the student's parents. That's the reason we always advise you to collect the email ID and always create user profile with email ID, because the emails are sent automatically once you create user profile. So now the user profile has been created with the phone number. So this is the username, and you need to make a note of the password you have set. So user profile for father and mother of Kishore has already been created. So that's why you don't see father and mother appearing in this drop down. So now only student is pending. At preschool level, creating user profile for student is not that very important. But if you still feel that you need to create, you can always create by selecting student from this drop down. Again, for student, we did not have data for email and phone number, so that's why it's not popping up here. But you still have this other option, so you can click on this radio button and you can simply give any name as username. So here I am going to enter as Kishore123. So this is the username, and you can set the password, and this is the repeat password. So now you should make a note of this username and the password you have set, and manually you need to communicate with the parents. So click on create. So the user profile for student is created. Yeah, as you can see here, this is the username for Kishore father. So let me try to log in with this username, kishorepsc@gmail.com. So as a parent, he will log in with the username. And this is the student profile, and this is the name displayed, and this is the username displayed here.